If you have grown because of someone, let someone grow because of you. And I live by that even to this day.
Hi everybody, so I'm Fari. So I'm always very interested in understanding how people overcome challenges. I think we always talk about success, especially in social media. It's so common, but we all know it's not that easy to just find success like that. There's a lot of steps in between.
I've worked in the corporate lives for 20 over years, and I quit to become a chef.
I also hope to get some inspiration on how to maybe get the courage to do something bigger than what I am doing now.
Instead of going the corporate route, I always wanted to start something of my own, and I hope that something that I start would also have a social impact. So I'm here to get inspired by you today. Yeah.
About 10 over years ago, I was always in the corporate world. I've been into a few areas, mostly administrative, sales. There's always a group of disadvantaged that did not even get to enjoy the food very much, or did not even have enough money to spend. It didn't dawn upon me until the time when my dad was unwell. I took time off, to look after him, spend time with him, and I volunteered in CDC. And then I realized that those people that come to the CDC are really down and out. Those are the ones that electricity got cut off. I was also working with special needs and older workers. Okay, special needs are the toughest for us to help them find jobs. Because number one, I'm not trained to assess the skill sets of the special needs. And number two, there are certain behavior that the special need will surface after a while when you work. Not immediate, not talking to you for the next 10 minutes or so. But this behavior appear later. So we find it very difficult, and employers also have that mindset that better not hire special needs because of productivity and also because of cost. So older workers have different needs, special needs have also the different needs. So I was with Workforce Singapore for 10 years. And I was with SMRT for 2.5 years. During those days in the HR, and I've seen a lot of people, which I think that, is there something that I can do when I look back? Or we come with nothing, go with nothing, right? But can we live and make a difference in somebody's life? Because I live by this phrase. This phrase, I said it during ASN. If you have grown because of someone, let someone grow because of you. And I live by that even to this day. So again, back to my mom's time, 4 years ago, my mom get unwell. Oh, by the way, my dad passed on. Then after that, my mom. So I wanted to spend some time with her as well. So I left WSG, and I spent time with my mom. And during that time, I was looking for a cure. Because after working in the corporate world for so many years, right, I'm sure we have some illnesses. Even me, I have autoimmune disease. Autoimmune is something that you can't detect on. My autoimmune was antibodies and platelets. You know these two, right? These two are very important to our body. My antibodies, the good guy, eating up my platelet cells, also the good guy. So I have internal bleeding from the leg all the way down. I almost died 3 times. And the person who saved my life is none other than my partner, Patricia. She's inside the kitchen. She saved my life, rushed me to the hospital. On an average, everybody should have 230,000 or 300,000 platelets. My worst case, I only left with 9,000. No choice to do a surgery to remove my spleen and save my platelets. So I reduce antibodies but save my platelets. So that means that I don't have enough antibodies in my body, and I get sick very easily. Flu, fever. And once I get flu and fever, more than 3 days, my platelets will drop again. Fruits and vegetables helps to build my immunity, but it didn't cure my autoimmune. Yeah, but I'm not a vegetable fan. I don't like to eat vegetables. So I went to learn how to concoct the vegetables into juices. Yeah, that's how we come up with cold pressed juices. Yeah, so the thought was actually helping myself, helping my partner. My partner has gastric reflux. She also worked in the logistic, long hours, very late. Yeah, so we all have all this problem. So we were encouraged by our friends to say, hey, why don't you set up a business? Health is, the in thing now. Everybody talk about health. Thinking that start business very easy. Do home base. Yeah, back then was home base. Yes, I started 2019 before COVID. Yeah, so doing for my friends, just like thinking that this is part of our retirement project. So the initial thought was retirement project. Yeah, it started. And look at what we are today. Don't retire.
I think now you're more busy than
yes.
You're busy after retirement than before retirement.
Yes, worse than working. Yeah, so we started off that, and then we had COVID. COVID came in I think May period. We have no choice. Even home base have to stop. F&B home base. We have to stop doing anything. So during that time, since we already registered a business, we took the opportunity to get learn digital media. Yeah, digital marketing, digital media. So we set up our website. So there's always an opportunity for us to look out for, even though we are down and up. When one door closes, the other door will open. And after that, after COVID, things started to get better. Yeah, then we were thinking, should we do something more than just juicing or just the two of us juicing? Can we transfer the skills to somebody that is very close to our heart? So we register ourselves, and we also register as a social enterprise. Social enterprise has a mission, and we want to register that as a social enterprise is to always remind ourselves our corporate purpose. Yeah. If we don't do that, it is very easy to be drifted away and do your commercial thing, make money out of it, and enjoy. So we registered as a social enterprise, and we started to train the first trainee from Mines, the one at Margaret Drive. Yeah, he's intellectual disabled. So we taught him how to prepare the ingredients. Yeah, how to cut, wash, juice. When he first came, he was totally very quiet. Don't want to talk to us, just do the work quiet, do the work.
And then still the home-based business.
That was in a kiosk. We managed to get a kiosk at SG Enable. Yeah, that was still during COVID period, but the rental was much cheaper during COVID period. Yeah, so we trained him to do that, and he was very quiet. But at the end of the 6 months before he graduated, he became very chatty. Yeah, he'll tell me, Annie, my mother want to grow chili. Can you give me some? Annie, I'm going to Pasar Malam at Red Hill. Yeah, he's also staying around here. You want to go or not? Yeah, so he became, and that motivates us because we saw the change in him, and that really something that money cannot buy. Although we're not earning a lot, for those who want to go into entrepreneurship, especially social entrepreneurship, be prepared that you may not be earning a lot if you are coming out from your own pocket to invest. Unless you have a big, cow son, a big backup. Cash cow to help us. Otherwise, it's not easy. We are not earning a lot. In fact, we are earning much lesser than where we were. But I think the joy that we see our special needs learning, growing, really push us a lot. Yeah. So we train 1, we train 2, we train 3 at the kiosk. And then when the lease ends, then we're like, where to find another place? Yeah. Then you'll be wondering, hey, you're helping special needs, why can't they extend your lease? So the answer is, I didn't pay enough rent. The new tenant could have paid more rent. So it's a very real thing. Even though we are helping any special groups, doesn't mean that you have privilege against the others. Yeah. So then we are saying, then how? What are we going to do? Are we going back to the home base or what? I wrote to all the CDCs that I know, the bosses that I know, hey, help, I want to find a place, Yeah, Sports Singapore approached us. We are having a cafe, in this area. Would you like to consider? I was like, cafe? I was doing only kiosk, my biggest dream to be entrepreneur is to sell chicken porridge. Because I love to eat chicken. Yeah, because I cook chicken porridge quite well. So I thought I would get a store and sell chicken porridge. You asked me to run a cafe. The answer is yes and no lah. It's a big dream. It's a big thing over us. No is the fear. Yes. My partner and I said, okay, since Sports Singapore has been very kind to us, invited us to tender. Again, no privilege. We have to go through the tender process. All the government sectors, rental space, we go through. But we put in only what we think we can afford. Okay, then I told my partner, the rental so cheap, they won't give us one. Sure can't get one. Wow, don't say it so soon. The more you say won't get, kena. Got it. We were so surprised. Sports Singapore awarded it to us because of our social mission, because they believe in what we are doing and the ability to help more special needs. So our model over here is very simple. We want to use this cafe as a model to train specialists. My priority is special needs to serve, and eventually also for some that can cook and do simple cooking. So for that reason, we got it and shiver already. Don't know what to do next. Then we find friends for help. Everything you see here is designed for a purpose. Yeah, even the processes that we do is designed for special needs. Like for example, if we look at the space over here, why we make it so colorful, with flowers, all the greeneries, it's because we want to keep it a happy place. So when they come in, they see colorful things, they find it very happy. And the wall over there, those post-it pad that you see, those are the words of encouragement from our customers. Yeah. So when our special need read those messages, it motivates them. Yeah. And you also realize that we serve our dishes. Yeah, we don't do, right now the in thing is give you a bell, right? I mean, give you a timer and buzzer, and then you come and collect your food. Actually, we have that. If you look at the timer there, the buzzer, the queue number there. We started off with that. Yeah, we buzz and then customer come and collect. Then I realized that, hey, our special needs are not doing anything. They just stand there. Yeah, they are not interacting with customers. Yeah, so we do away with this. We want them to serve calories, water, like Nuru served you all with cookies, right? Yes, table service is very important because through table service, number one, they practice their strength to carry things. Yeah, the first batch was like June, when they carry the plates. Our plates we use porcelain plates. Sugar, and now they are very steady. Yeah, and secondly is to interact with our customers. Yeah, as F&B customers, sometimes you will have different kind of requests, right? I want this, I want that. Somebody asked for, I want the chili sauce. One of my special needs, take my sample bottle lah. Yeah, those are bluff one sample mode. Chili sauce. No. So they learn, along the way, and then how to organize the tables, how to make reserve. Yeah. So that helps them to give confidence. Yeah, and they interact, they talk to the customers, and every special needs have very different talent. Very different. Some remembers names very well. Nuru remembers names very well. Some remembers numbers very well. Yeah, some can do cutting, some can do dancing. I've got one girl from EPSN. I always come here and Miss Annie, I want to dance and show you. Yeah, so they have different talents, and it makes our life very fascinating. Yeah. Okay, then our menu. We started off serving sandwiches. sourdough sandwiches. Why sourdough? Because we're at Sport Singapore. So we had the impression that, after exercise, you want to eat something healthy, Yeah. So we have sourdough sandwiches, and we started simple with eggs and mushroom. So some people say, hey, you're a vegetarian store. I say, no. It's just that our menu are very simple. Then the gym, those who went to gym came in and say, hey, can you do more protein? Then we started having our chicken dishes. And then children come in on the weekend, I want pasta, I want sausage. So we hear from customer and we increase our menu over time, over the 12 months, and that is what we see, quite a lot of items, but good enough. Yeah. So that is the journey that I have from 2019 until now. We just celebrated our birthday cafe, Juice Stories Cafe, yesterday. Juice Story by itself, doing cold press juices, we are coming to 5 years. Yeah, we serve directly to customers and also to corporate companies as well. Yeah, by serving the customer only here at the cafe, it's not enough to sustain. Yeah, it's not enough in terms of business wise, because not many may like sourdough sandwiches. Some people may like fast food. Yeah, we have a fast food the other side. The other end of the swimming complex is McDonald's. So we are this end. This end we are serving slow food. So we ask our customer. The other side. So we call them fast food. We call ourselves slow food. We may serve the food slower. We also want our customers to enjoy the food slowly. Yeah. Another thing I want to share a bit more is working with the group that you want to support, our special needs. Because the spectrum is very different. Like I mentioned, that certain behavior, they only surface out after a while. Yeah, when we first work with them and work with the parents, just like any interview that you go to, right? You always tell your strength, right? Yeah, I'm good at this, good at that. You never sell your weakness. Same things goes to special needs. The parents will tell us that they can do this, they can do a lot of cooking. Everybody can do a lot of cooking, but actually when you put them to a test, can't even do peeling. Yeah. And then worst of all is some of them has certain behavior. Like those that we've trained, personal hygiene is very important. Yeah, for F&B sectors. So working with special needs is not only working with the special needs, but also working with the caregiver. And the caregiver support is very important. To me, it's more important than working with the special needs. Yeah, because we wanted to help them, and the caregiver must be together with us to help the child. So we are not just an employer, but we are a friend, and we are also their caregiver. So it is important to identify which group they want to help, understand their strength and also potential. I'm sure there's weakness. All of us also have our weakness. Yeah, so understand that if something that you can overcome, that would be great. Over the 4 years, I've learned to be very patient. Since we started last year until now, we only have officially 4 days of break during the Chinese New Year. Yeah, 4 days of break. We didn't close. We only closed 1/2 day because of president election last year. Yeah, and then we got scolded by customer. Why are you going to close? After the election, we're going to come here and eat, Then I said, hey, we also have to go for election. So this time around, election coming soon, right? So we will better plan this year. We will rotate our team members to go for election. Yeah. So we have proudly received an award from MVPC. It's also our biggest birthday present. MVPC, Company of Good status. Yeah, on Thursday. Yeah, which I think, this is only our start, but I'm sure that all of us, if we do our little part for the community, it will definitely be a happier place for all. Yeah.
You mentioned you have a co-founder. So what's it like? Like how did the both of you decide, okay, let's go into business together?
In Chinese word, 我们是中学同学 secondary school. schoolmates, secondary school schoolmates. I'm still quite young. No, I'm reaching 60 in a few years' time. Yeah, we're secondary school schoolmate. We so happen that we work in the same ex-company, and yeah, that's where we reunite. So our two families became very good friends. Yeah, family friends. So when we say that, hey, let's do something at our 50th birthday yeah, I quit and then do something different. Yeah, that's my target that I set for myself. So we say that let's do a retirement project. Retire until now, no retirement. She always say, when are we going to retire?
How do you deal with any conflicts or any disagreements?
Oh, sure. Bound to have one. How do we deal? I think we rationalize it. Yeah. What is the main objective of the topic that we're going to discuss? And sometimes we will have to make adjustment, both of us. Yeah. There's no one right, one wrong. Yeah. So we always seek to achieve win-win. Worst case is we always say try it out first. Try out at least. If things didn't go well, we can put a stop. Yeah. So nowadays we don't have conflicts because sometimes we always see things through our lens. Yeah, but if we were to see things from a different lens, it will be different. I'm very good administratively. My partner is very good in operation. So a lot of operations things is handled by her, and I learn from her every time. Yeah, I'm still learning every day. Yeah, that how she thinks because of limited space here. So how we store our things, how we organize our things, and when we go out for events, we do juicing workshop outside as well. Yeah, how to pack the things. It's all taken care by her. Whereas for me is I do administrative, sales, HR, training. Yeah, all the paperwork are done by me. Yeah, so that's how we split the role. But we have to cover one another. Yeah, in times that the other person is not around. Yeah. So sharing of load, understanding is very important. Yep.
You first started as the home-based business, right? And then now when you run the cafe, right? What are the challenges different? Or how are the challenges
home-based business get to sleep Here not enough sleep. Home-based business is a little bit more flexi because when we started, there are not many orders. Yeah, you only do as much as you want to reach out, right? If you don't reach out to people, you won't have any orders. Yeah, so when we first started, was a bit simpler within our warm market. There's always the warm market and the cold market. Yeah, so we reach out to our warm market. But when we started the kiosk, we reach out to the corporates. Yeah, because we know that we have fixed overheads. Yeah, at home, no fixed overheads. It's only our salary. Yeah, so there's more that we can do. Yeah. We are also very mindful because F&B at home, sometimes it may not be accepted by some of our customers. Yeah, hygiene at home is very important. So if customers are not aware who you are, then the perception is home may not be as clean as a licensed kitchen. Yeah. Every year we do some donation through again NVPC. They have this caregiving week. Yeah. So I choose that period to donate juices to some of the groups that is less privileged. The first year we donated to FFFA, free food for all. This is a community, so we send juices to the kids and their mothers. Last year, we sent to all the rental blocks at Bukit Merah View under Henderson. Yeah, so we work with the community and we bring them along, so at least they know, hey, there's somebody else that we can help as well. Daily schedule, very early. We finish work here at about 6+7. Yes. Okay. Unfortunately, here it doesn't have any dinner crowd. You'll be quite surprised to say, hey, F&B, you should do dinner as well. Right? But here, there are no dinner crowds at all. Yeah. So we've been in the first year when we started, we extend our hours to 8 o'clock. And so for a good 9 months, since we observed there's no dinner crowd, we close at 6. Unless there's reservation for dinner, then we stay open. Yeah. Bye, Lawrence. Bye-bye. We go home at about 6+7, and we rest a while, and then next day we start here at about 8 o'clock. Yes, that is every day, including Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, Sunday we come even earlier because we have residents around here. There are some condos, so we expect morning crowd. Once we come over here is to prepare all the ingredients, and to prepare juicing. So for myself, I'll take care of the counter, do the cooking. My partner will go and get the ingredients. We don't have a big space over here, and we also don't want to store too much of the ingredients, because by storing it's not fresh much. So we always go down to our suppliers to get the ingredients twice a week. And we'll just do our emails and do our outreach in the afternoon when I've got time. So when we have workshop, normally now that we have this cafe, I'll try to organize the workshop over here. So we bring customers in. But we do have a lot of invitations by corporates to invite us to their office to distribute juices. Then we split the team. My partner will be here, and then I will bring our special needs to the corporate place. So they love going out. They love going. We went to DSTA, we went to HSBC, we're going Marina Barrage next month. So they love all this visiting, because by bringing them out is better exposure for them. And then again, I want to train them not to be fearful of strangers. Some of them, they're very fearful when they see strangers or big crowd. They will stand there, stone a bit. So I want them to break that habits, to make sure that they are very smile and always connect with people. So bring them out is a fun thing.
So how do you manage? Of course we have to be more patient, but if they show certain behaviors, and how do you train them, or up to a certain point we felt that it's really not suitable? How do you manage them?
Normally I will correct them then and tell them why. I always start with reasoning with them why you should not behave like that. There's an impact on not only themselves but also to our customers. But I think more importantly is working with the caregiver. Their time, their working hours over here is all of them are on part-time. So their time with the parents are more than with us. And the parents have to be supportive, in order to correct that behavior. If after a few rounds of that behavior still surface, we have no choice but to tell the parents that this person is not suitable. That's the good thing that we work with the schools, because the schools will help us to explain to the parents again why there are certain things that we cannot accept, certain behaviors that we cannot accept in these sectors. But sometimes it's my fault. I disrupt their pattern. So every day is also a learning lesson for me, that I have to look at myself. Is that something that I did not do well in order to work with them? So every day is a learning lesson for me.